Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Handmade by Gardena. Hope everyone's having a good day. And we're going to work on our Collage Weekly Planner 2021 hashtag CW Planner. And we are on week 12. Can't believe that we are already 12 weeks into this year. So our prompts are a comic, architecture, something cold, a favorite word, a bird, and the bonus is a stamping in a non-black ink. So let's get started. So we will start on this small part over here. I had to go to a comic book store today and buy a comic because I did not have any comics in the house. My husband, he used to read comics, but he doesn't read them anymore. And he had give all of his away to his brother, so there wasn't any. And it was sort of funny when we got to the comic book store. A guy walked up to us and he's like, "Can I help you?" And my husband said, "Yeah, we need one of your cheapest comics that you have." He's like, "Oh, okay." And he said, "Because you know what she's going to do with it?" And he said, "No." And my husband, he said, "She's going to commit blasphemy with it. She's going to tear it up and cut it apart." And he's like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah," I said, "I do a weekly collage and it's one of my prompts." I said, "It gives me prompts and it asks for a comic." And he's like, "Well, here's a couple of dollar boxes. You can get some out of here." And then he just sort of walked away. I don't really think he much cared for the idea of me cutting up comic books on his watch. It was sort of quite funny in my opinion. I thought. Oh goodness. My husband's still in the kitchen yelling, "It's blasphemy, it's blasphemy." I mean, it's just a dollar comic. Which my daughter would agree too if it was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic. But it was funny. I think that guy, I don't think he has quite had anyone come in there to like buy a comic book just to tear up. I thought it was funny. This is some architecture, and it was in a flower book that I have. I don't know if we can use this one or not. It might be too big. We could use this one over here. Need to tear a little bit off the edge. Yeah, gosh, I was trying to pick out some pages for this comic, and I'm like, I had to be really careful because, gosh, the curse words in these comics. And I'm like, I hope the mothers and fathers read and look at, I hope they pay attention to what they let their kids buy at the comic book stores. Because, I mean, there was some really bad curse words in these comics. And really bad pictures. I mean, they were really bad. I'm like, holy cow. I wouldn't let my child be looking at these comic books, that's for sure. Because, I mean, it was really bad. And really graphic pictures, I have to say. My husband's like, well, they're for adults. And I'm like, yeah, but you know a lot of kids comes in here and buys these comics. Which I never was really into comic books. We never did buy any or anything when we were growing up. That's just something that we really didn't do. I mean, now that they've made movies and stuff, like I like to watch the Marvel movies, and I like to watch the X-Men movies, but they're nowhere near what this comic was. There was one, I bought two just in case we needed another one on down the way, and I'm not even going to be able to use it because it's so bad that the pictures on it are so bad that I'm not even going to be able to use it on down the line. because of the pictures and everything being that bad. Okay, so we have our comic architecture. Here's our bird. Let's see. Do I want to put that? I think I am going to get rid of this writing right here. Excuse me, I'm going to reach over and grab my vintage photo and let me put that back. And we'll put it in the middle. This was a hard week because I sort of used the comic to, with the colors that I wanted to use, the color scheme. We'll put it like that. So there is our bird. And a favorite word, I have this that says inspiring. That I'm going to put on there. And I hope that I can get it to stick with art glitter glue. And we will put it here.
Is that enough for you?
Yeah. That was my husband in the background. He's putting a roast on tonight for supper for tomorrow. So there's our word, inspiring. And for something cold, I have snowflakes. Because we all know that snow is cold. And this collage may not make any sense whatsoever. But these prompts are sort of hard. We'll put one there. And here's a white one that we'll put over here. So like I said, yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are having a good day. And hope you all are doing this. I know I am loving doing this, and I have already decided that if Marguerite Miller does this again next year with this book, that I'm going to do this because, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I've never collaged before. I know there's not any rules or anything. Just like I do know, same way with painting and stuff, you need uneven numbers but let me get my needle in. I can't talk and put my needle in on my art glitter glue at the same time, evidently. I do know you gotta have uneven numbers, just like with painting objects on. Let me put a little bit more art glitter glue on this end down here. For some reason, my art glitter glue keeps wanting to like bubble up at the top. It's acting about like the Fabri-Tac of when it's in its regular bottle. Excuse me. So we have our comic, architecture, something cold, favorite word inspiring, a bird, and now let's do our stamping in a non-black color, and I have got archival ink in Bluebird, and I have a new script stamp with some flowers in it that I ordered, and we'll try it out in different places. Oh, that's pretty. Let's put some over here on this other page to tie them all in. And I'm doing this on March the 17th, which happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. And we should have used a green, but I don't think I have a green in archival ink. And today is also mine and my husband's 14th wedding anniversary. So, yeah, we got married on St. Patrick's Day with my mom there and my dad there and my real good friend Penny there, and my daughter was there, and she was real little at the time, and the preacher and his wife, and we got married in their living room right in front of their wood stove, and he went to do the ceremony, and my daughter's like, wait a minute, I'm getting married too, don't forget about me. So she got right in the middle of us, and she stood right between us during the whole wedding and stood there right along with us because she said she was part of the family, which she was right. And she got married with us. And I'll never forget that because she's like, wait, don't forget about me. I'm getting married too. And she's always called, my husband's name is John, and she's always called John my John, which she means her John. So that's what she's always referred to John as, is my John. And to this day, she's 20 and she still says my John. That's what she's always called him ever since she's met him. So, yeah. So, want to wish my husband a happy anniversary. he's had to put up with me for 14 years. We've been together for 16. I made him wait a long time before I would marry him. Because I'd been married once before, and I was like, do I want to do this again? Oh. So I made him wait a little while. But yeah, it's been a good 14 years. So he's got to put up with me about 40 or 50 more years. So this is it. We have our comic here and here. Architecture here, here and here. Something cold, our 3 snowflakes. A favorite word, inspiring. A bird here. A stamping in a non-black ink. And we had Bluebird, which is here, here, and here. And we also done it here. So there is week 12 done. And next week is week 13. We're going to do a photo, geometric shape, something you see through the window, lines, a ticket stub of any kind, and bonus is typewriter text. Oh, that's going to be a tough one to find, I think. I like that one, something you see through the window. That could be something very beautiful. So I think as the weeks coming along, they're getting a little bit harder, I believe. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. I enjoyed doing it. Like to thank you for watching my video. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Appreciate you all very much. Hope you all enjoy my channel. Appreciate you all coming. Hope you like my channel. And thank you to all my current subscribers. Thank you for staying and putting up with me and all my craziness and everything. Remember to do your 5 minutes of happiness a day. Do your smiling. Spread your contagious of smiling and making other people smile and making other people happy. Because that's what we need right now in this world, is people smiling and spreading happiness. And I will see you all at the next video. Remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. And keep smiling. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.